was just called the Arcana.
Hello, welcome to Thoughtcast. Today we have two special guests that I met today, Dani and Connor. We just wanted to do a little tarot reading for them. Hi.
Yeah, no worries. Feel free. But no.
So what are your experiences with tarot so far?
I don't really have a lot of experiences with tarot. I definitely have a couple of decks at home that I've never really tried to understand. They just kind of sit on my shelf shamefully. But yeah.
But what kind of drew you to it, do you think?
I think honestly the whole just open-minded hippie sort of aesthetic and lifestyle that surrounds tarot, or it seems to me to surround tarot, just interpreting things in a different way.
Yeah, and that's kind of a good reason as any.
Yeah, it's just something new.
Yeah.
And
it is a very open kind of genre.
Right, I feel
activity.
if you grew up with adults in your life turning to cards to help you work through issues and something, that would be really interesting.
There's something really therapeutic about it, pulling cards and figuring out what's going on, and even if it isn't necessarily predicting the future, it's just repeating your own psychology back to you,
right?
It kind of gives you a map to think about things.
Yeah, it's a good way to navigate I think what's going on in your life.
yeah, I was gonna say I feel generally it's kind of like astrology in the sense of I don't know if a lot of it is you should take literally and then apply it, but it is meant to give a different way to frame what you're thinking about.
Yeah, you take what you need from it.
Yeah.
So I feel I don't know. I feel a lot of people get into it too because of just the art of the cards.
True.
Yeah.
There's definitely the aesthetic aspect. I think I knew the aesthetics of tarot before I actually knew what they were.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. My mom's weirdly yoga centric, white moms. They love
Slay.
fucking. They
I
love
can't wait
tarot.
to be a yoga mom.
Dream goal. Continue.
But yeah, I don't know exactly where I was going, but that's my introduction to tarot. It was just my mom kind of talking about her friends who are a lot more spiritual than she is, because she's so matter of fact.
Right.
And she, always being a little I don't know, disrespectful, but that's just not how she is. My mom's a very disrespectful person.
Oh no.
I would see tarot reading listings on Depop when in high school, and I'd be just shopping for clothes.
Yeah, they were selling they would give you a reading on Depop.
Yeah.
You bought it. Oh my god, I feel that's kind of awesome.
Such an interesting platform for that to happen.
I know. It's weird because I feel for the longest time I believed that charging for tarot readings is bad karma because I read it somewhere. Yeah. But then the other day I was
there's a lot with money and tarot, because some places are you should never buy your first tarot deck because it's doomed to fail or something,
or it's bad karma for you, and then the readings.
Yeah,
that's so
but
fun.
I don't know if
I love that. No, I love that. That's cool.
Right.
But what if you want to get into it?
Exactly. What are you supposed to do? Just wait until somebody gives it to you? I kind of cheated it. I got it in a free thing because I bought something else, and it just you could get a free tarot deck with this, and I was okay, free. Beat the rule. Now I'm free.
It's
to
when
buy
they're gifting
them.
weed. It's this is a donation. This is a gift.
Yeah, you're not
can't
buying
buy the weed. You have to get it gifted first.
you're actually buying this wristband, and the weed is coming for free.
That's so funny. I actually, if you want to talk about bad karma, I definitely stole my first tarot deck from Hot Topic.
Oh my god, that's literally the way that some people do it too. It's just stealing tarot decks.
Because it was cat themed, and I love cats, so I was so cute. You're coming home with me.
I bought mine, but I feel it's very rude.
This is a lie. This is a legend.
I feel cat things are iconic too.
Yeah, there's so many different themes of tarot. One time, I got a flat tire, and me and Connor were trying to fix it. and this guy across the street was having a yard sale, and he helped us get my tire off. And so I wanted to like buy something to like, you know, thank him.
Aww,
so I bought this like
so
James
nice.
Bond tarot deck. But and then
That's
I looked at
awesome.
it, but then it actually didn't really have anything to do with James Bond. So I was like kind of confused, but it was a cute moment.
He was like a guardian angel.
Yeah, he
I
really
love the
did.
guardian
He
angel.
was.
He was
Did
like, is your tire broken? Let me give you a flat iron. And I was like, oh, thanks, dude.
Let me just get that. Let me get that off for
Cross
you real
wrench,
quick.
like literally life changing. I was about to have my car towed.
Yes. I have no idea how to change a tire. I'm really like, thank you so much.
Okay, so I guess who wants to go first?
Yeah. I guess if
I'll
anyone
go
has.
first. Yeah.
Okay. What tarot reading did you have in mind? And do you have like a question in mind,
I'll
or
do the
just
3.
general?
Yeah.
General.
So general. So
I'm-
do you want to do like past, present, future? Like we can do mind, body, spirit.
Past, present, future, or mind, body, spirit. Like each card represents one thing.
Yeah.
There's
I'm trying
also
to think. I don't know all of them, but is past, present, future like the most baseline? Like is there a
Yeah.
lot of different variations, or is there like just a few?
Not really. There's just a few. Like that's like spiritual. Oh, situational is past, present, future, and that's generally like. I feel like that can apply to anything. Like even relationships. There's specific relational ones, which is like you, another person, and the relationship, and then 3 people. But then when it's just you, there's also personal, which is mind, body, spirit. So it's like, how will you react to that question? When situational is more like the cards like read into your background, like what you're doing now, and then give you advice for the future.
I feel like situational things would be good for me now, only because like I'm in so much flux right now. Like I just finished like graduation. I am planning on moving soon.
Yeah.
My situation's in flux. I'd love to know more.
Cool. So which like deck like I guess it draws to? There's like 4. These 3 are like kind of like on the same level, and then the Goddess Tarot replaces the major with the goddesses. Then the Thoth Tarot is like on a completely different scale. But
It's so much like larger. This almost looks like a game board.
it's
Yeah,
funny because if
crazy.
you open it, the cards are tiny, but the book is gigantic. The cards are tiny.
That's so funny. So is it just more like in depth? Like there's more to read into it?
It's like the Aleister Crowley deck. He was like a really famous, like, I don't know if you've heard of him. but
Yeah, I have no idea. I
really
guess it
famous
is.
occult guy.
I almost want to ask the house. Like
Honestly,
Dude, honestly, this one's like the one that Sophia does when it's like really specific, but it can be kind of harsh. This one we haven't really done that much, and then Those Tarot is like can be kind of weird actually. Like some of the definitions are like really weird.
I hear for the one that you're most like comfortable with, because like I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like people have like their tarot cards kind of like gravitate towards them.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Fountain.
feel like I almost say like because I feel like this is more like I always get like for more like right-brained people. I'm always like sometimes maybe this one's better. But this one's very like analytical. Like I feel like it took like my like kind of like when I bought it when in high school, it kind of took like my like matter of factness of the time. So yeah, we can go with this one.
Yeah.
This one's the house.
One of your house decks.
Yes, and she's seen the most love. So, but yeah, so I guess what we like to do is like me and Helen will shuffle a bit, but then we like to like pass it off to like you for you to shuffle. So we
Cool.
can get like some of your energy
Put it
embedded.
in
I also feel like
cards.
these are probably the cards that we've shuffled the actual most.
Yeah, like I don't know how shuffled like all of those are, but these get like picked up and shuffled like all the time.
Do you think it affects like their energy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I say like
being raised more?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like that's why this one could be a bit more like when I'm doing readings on myself. I don't know if I trust that one that much because I'm like, oh, it has too much of like my own like intentions sometimes imbued into it. or
Dude,
my own
low-key, I'm
energy.
not even like that great of a shuffler, but
Yeah, doesn't really matter. 'Cause I feel like
Yeah. You're
We-
changing the order.
yeah, I feel
My
like
life
that's
is getting rearranged right now. I can feel it.
like, and I feel like with tarot's the point is not shuffling. The point is trying to pick the cards that you feel is
okay.
right.
You
but-
can shuffle it.
and then when you feel like it's ready, then you hand it back.
Oh, I love how intuitive it all is. That's so cool.
Yeah. We really try to like
There is something to be said about like the chaotic nature of the cards. It's really random.
Yeah. And sometimes it's like so real, you know.
Yeah.
Beep.
Beep. Okay, past, present, future. I guess I'll just like lay it out over here. I can move everything over. The big Thoth Tarot.
This is a very official setup.
No, we never had a mic before. I'm like, oh, but past, present, future. Okay, where's my little book?
Do you want to sit here?
Yeah, I'll probably sit.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, cool. Now do me a favor and flip the past card.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, what is it? I can't see from here. It's also kind of dark.
Knight of Coins.
Knight of Coins.
Knight of Coins.
Okay, so it's reversed. So I guess like some context on that is that usually when cards are in reverse, some people who read tarot will strictly read the reverse meaning of it. But the way I do it is I like to take the whole meaning of the card into account.
Cool.
I was gonna ask, do any of you have any like earth signs in your chart?
No.
No.
No, do I?
Maybe the minor ones. I don't know.
Yeah. How about you? Yeah, and you're an air sign.
Yeah, I have an air sign.
When's your birthday, Connor?
August 7th, so I know I'm a fire sign, but I don't know like
Yeah,
beyond
you're
that.
the young one.
Cool. So I like to ask that because sometimes the Knight of Coins represents Earth. So sometimes that correlates to the signs in your chart. But basically, in the past, you've had methodological victories. As a knight, this card signifies action, idealism, and dedication. So, like, unlike his quick and tenacious peers, the Knight of Coins is like methodical, plotting, and practical. For him, gathering facts, details, and strong rationales keeps the unexpected at bay. So in the past, like, you had you probably worked really hard. You had like favorable news. You've shown your dependability. And then in the reversal, it just I think it's like things to avoid. So in the past, like maybe things like that you have to avoid were carelessness, maybe lack of motivation.
Yeah, I think Knight of Coins is
stagnation.
like more specifically related to career because it's coins, it's an earth sign, and then Knight of Coins is kind of like the intellectual aspect of like your earthly material like manifestations. So it is associated with like career. So it coming up in reverse could signify like some trouble.
Let's go. I am excited with my career feeling right now anyway.
Yeah, but that's
the
past.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
context.
think it's funny because like I never did try to like carve myself out a career. I cared to.
I feel like it's hard to like kind of think about what you even want out of a career. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
Wait, so
everyone-
flip the next card.
but yeah. So present, the sun.
Oh, Soleil in your
the
sun era.
sun.
Sun is like the
Yeah.
most like happy, like just pure, unadulterated like happiness. It can be associated with like love.
Yeah, and it's a major arcana, so usually they say that majors have more like spiritual weight in reality, I guess, than minors. I don't really know. I usually just say like, oh, that's like usually a really good thing when you get a major. Yeah, the sun is an absolute joy, pure joy and happiness. And when the sun enters your reading, you're standing confidently in both the earthly and spiritual world. So it's telling you that it's time to like relax and make room for like your wonder and curiosity, and also like appreciation for like life and like the those around
God
you.
knows I can appreciate life more.
But yeah, and it's also saying to avoid, like if you feel like lonely, to reach out to others, like to really avoid like disconnection, because like you thrive from connections and like love. And also like just like a very good time for you right now.
Slade is a really good time for me right now.
And then the future, which is 4 of Wands, which is crazy because Wands is a fire sign. Wands represents fire. I think like Wands like also kind of correlate to career. I don't know why I think that, but
Yeah. Wait, which one is it?
4. Yeah, unbridled joy. So the 4 of Wands is a cause for celebration. So projects, a phase, or a rite of passage has been completed, and the feeling is pure joy. More work lies ahead, new challenges, phases, and experiences. But for now, in this moment, take time to enjoy your efforts. And specifically, you have to avoid feeling ambivalence, or like disharmony or dissatisfaction.
Swag. I stayed home and smoked weed all day because I finished my capstone and like entertaining my family. I'm thriving. It's my first time I've just relaxed in so long.
Yeah,
It's coming. I'm ready to celebrate. I'm excited about it.
I think it's saying that, like, you know, because like maybe like through the hardships you've had in your past, like it's led you to this like understanding like of yourself maybe, and like and the relationships around you. So now it's time to like maybe like just take like a step back and be like, oh, what do like I like want to do? Because it's like you have basically like the world ahead of you, and you just have to like direct your focus into you know what you want to do.
Slay.
Slay, I'm on my grind. This feels like a very career-centric.
Yeah, the 4 is really associated with like building, so.
It is. And the Empress on the back is also just like good energy. Like we always like to look at the back.
Oh, the Empress on the back is a good sign.
Yeah, we took a picture.
That's cool. I didn't know that the back of the deck meant anything.
Yeah, sometimes we read the back of the deck.
I also didn't know that they
For
correlated
context.
to like signs, like zodiac signs. That's really cool.
Yeah, wands is fire, coins is earth, swords is air. I forget what's the last one?
What? Wands, fire, swords, air, cups, water, earth,
Oh,
coins.
that's 4. Yeah. I think that's all.
Holy shit, I couldn't memorize that.
I know. I'm like, that's why I need the book sometimes, because
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't memorize like every single detail.
How many cards are there?
I think like over 200.
There's
Holy
like
shit.
no.
I thought there were like.
Oh,
I thought it was like 88 or something.
I used to remember like the amount. It's like 50s or
Oh,
60s.
50s.
200 would be crazy.
I don't know why I'm thinking 76 now.
Yeah, I think it might be like 70 or something. Because I know
Yeah.
the 52 deck card doesn't include the majors. So
And there's like 12-ish majors.
no, there's like 6 or 18.
I'm not good at math. Enter.
It's good that they did 52
Enter.
again.
Come in.
Hello?
Come in. Hello.
Oh, we're looking for Sophia.
Yes,
There you go.
we're
Found
doing-
you. You're doing readings?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm learning to hear. I'm probably heading out soon.
Hey, let me give you a
Lovely
hug.
to chill, though. Thank you so
Yes.
much for inviting me.
Oh, wait, no, let me give you a hug. I'm coming. I did my job. I shuffled. Alad. Alad.
I don't like your hug.
He's Simon's roommate.
What?
Yeah, he's Simon's roommate. He's one of 2.
I feel like I just met Simon's roommates.
He did.
I don't remember.
It's funny. I need to let him know that he's not actually printing moon rocks. He might not be going to space. Poor kid. Sorry.
Do you want to shuffle the cards, Dani?
I'm glad that you chose this deck.
It's a good one. It's really pretty. I love the artwork on it.
I haven't even the 3 that was there.
Why did y'all like start like recording these? What was like the?
I forgot why we started.
I think we wanted to just like.
But like, how did we start?
I don't know. I feel like we just wanted to be like, let's start a podcast because I feel like it's just like I was like, oh, I feel like it'd be so cool to like start a podcast where we just like record some. Sorry, I'm just gonna grab some weed from my friend a lot. I feel like just right now. I was like,
You're such a real fan.
if I ran out, I'd want someone to
To
give
give
it
me
to me.
slay.
Dude, I think it was just like we were just like high and just like always being stoned and doing readings, so we were just like we should just record these.
Why don't we just like, I don't know.
Yeah, the first episode we were definitely stoned.
I think for a lot of them we're probably high.
Yeah, we were probably fried.
Definitely.
This is a complete tangent. We'll probably put it on the podcast, but I have these. I think I gave it to you. I have these little bags with cinnamon roll on it.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like the
what is
cutest
that?
bag.
It's like a Sanrio character.
Yeah.
And every time I give someone weed, I like put it in there.
It's so cute.
You have to have at least one like really kawaii fucking drug dealer in your life.
You know, it's not even. This is just like my like. I'll never have this weed again. Like once I run out of it, so I'm like trying to be very like the bottom of this. I'm trying to be very like slow about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like. But then the one in the jar is actually like the high-end weed, and that one's like one that was growing and then gave to me. Like, yeah, I can have that back.
They're gonna get you for that. They're gonna be so mad at you.
I know.
YouTube's gonna be so mad.
I'm so mad. The CEO of YouTube's gonna come and like knock down our.
And she's a record at the Canadian border. Sophia's case is really just fucking mounting up.
Oh, yeah.
International drug dealer. This is crazy.
She said, I'm gonna bring my cute Sanrio weed bags to Canada and sell weed there.
I hope they can pick up a little bit of the karaoke that's going on in the background. It's a nice environment to get your tarot cards read in.
I don't know if anything in the background is being picked up right now.
It's such a nice, like, break from the party to just hang out and do tarot.
Yay. I don't know. I feel like it's hard to like just ask somebody about tarot. Like it's hard to just like have a conversation with somebody sometimes. So I feel like just having a reason to just like step away, just like geek out about it, I guess.
It's fun to learn. I don't know anything about it.
There's like so much to fucking learn. Like I just feel like I'm a fucking drop in the fucking ocean of like what there is to know about tarot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the more that you try to learn about it, the more you realize, shit, I'm never gonna know everything.
Yeah. Even like for me, like I don't know.
But I feel
can
like
memorize
part of
everything
it
in
is
this
like,
book, and I
you
feel
have to like
not
find
know.
your own like interpretation of it.
Yeah, definitely. I've imbued these with my energy.
Imbued them with your energy.
I would like a one-card reading. I think.
Okay.
Did you know like a question?
Yeah, well, I also just graduated and I have no idea really what the end of the summer is gonna look like and like what city I'll be in and I don't know how to approach it and like sort of just how to elegantly make this transition, I guess.
Okay. 8 of Cups. Oof. That is really crazy because that's literally leaving behind like an old situation and like just walking away from it. Like you can see the guy literally walking away from it. But it's in reverse, so it could probably be saying like you have to just not think about it like that. It's okay.
Well, even so, I think it might look kind of ominous, but the 8 of Cups represents into the unknown. So a man walks away from his current reality towards a new dream. The cups hold his old way of life, and they've emptied. And though he has equated like relationship skills and memories, like sometimes you have to abandon a little bit to create something new. But like while the path forward is unclear, like you have you have the ability to like find the deeper satisfaction that you crave in life, and you have to be like certain about your decision. So it's like a search for new paths. Like it's a rejection for the material, for the spiritual.
Slay.
Fortitude.
Sell your belongings, Dani.
Embracing the unknown. So I think like if you want to pull another card, we could.
Okay.
Sometimes like
because it's a good like
right now.
advice card.
Okay.
But Page of Swords.
Page of Swords. So the pages can be kind of like naive energy, like that's like teenager vibes almost. So Knight of Swords is like Knight of air signs. So air signs is associated with like wisdom. So maybe it's trying to tell you to like think about it.
Well, yeah, and Page and also represents bold curiosity. someone who's like very smart, like very like, so the word prodigy kind of like might be like shown like with your craft, and you always like want to learn a lot. So it's like this is representing like mental risk taker, curiosity, strong insight, and then intellectual innovation, and also important or unexpected news.
Interesting.
So
you need to get a lathe.
I know.
You have to start grinding.
I'm like gifted on wood turning.
Like, I think what it's saying, like, graduating might, it's like you are kind of abandoning your life that you created in college, like, because I guess like you lose like that structure.
Yeah, it's
But-
my bubble. Like it's a lot of it is my identity. So I guess that's also sort of like I'm curious like how my new surroundings will sort of define me. And
Not being a student's gonna be weird. I
Yeah.
feel like I've identified as being
been
a student, for so long.
forever. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy.
It's so weird. And like, because I feel like as someone who's been out of college, I'm like, oh, I feel like I really enjoyed learning. Like, it's such like a environment that you'll like, that's like so different from everywhere else. But you're saying that even though you are leaving, you have like the skills, and you just have to like believe in yourself and take this confidence to embrace the new thing. And I think in conjunction with like Connor's reading, like I feel like both of you guys like have like very positive things ahead of you.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. It is saying to like, yeah,
I was
like
low-key scared that it was gonna say something like bad, and we were gonna have to like break that.
Sorry, y'all are doomed.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Doomed
but-
to failure.
yeah, I think it's really saying like as artists, like you have to like hone your curiosity and your craft and like advocate for yourself. I think too.
I think that's exciting. Like I'm ready. I trust in myself. I'm gonna make a nice life.
Okay, so
That's the bad thing. I remember one time we were like doing like a reading. We pulled like one card with like the Three of Swords. Do you remember that?
no.
Oh my
Wait.
god. And there was a Three of Swords, and then you were like, there's no way this is true. And you shuffled it again.
Oh my god.
And then you pulled the card
it's
out.
definitely
And
like
then it was the Three of Swords
having like
again.
relationship issues and just wanted to know
Like,
about
no.
like my relationship, and like Three of Swords is associated with heartbreak.
Oh my
like
God.
it's literally a picture of a heart with three swords in it.
Yeah.
So I was like, no, tell me something else.
That's-
And then I shuffled it
Said
and I got
no.
it again.
So,
The
no.
cards were like, no.
So is it just like 1 through what? 1 through, or
You
is
can look it up.
Oh,
It's
yeah, I'll
like
look it up right
70
now.
something. Or I don't even know. I don't want to say anything.
76 of like cups? 76 cups?
No. It's like, I don't know.
No, 78.
Yeah.
78. There's like the major arcana, and then there's like suits, kind of like in regular cards. And that's
Yeah.
what they're talking about. That corresponds to like air and like water signs and stuff.
Yeah. Cool. I like it. So you can kind of just take different readings based off of like light ties to astrology.
And numerology. Like
Yeah.
the numbers.
It's cool.
Talking about the numbers.
They're talking
Thank
about the
you.
numbers.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of
Thank you
course.
for
Yeah,
being
thank you
on.
guys. That was really fun
Yay.
and spiritual. It's good to feel spiritual.
Slay.
That was so fun.
That was really fun.